cooking again. 108 degrees for high temperature. Are you kidding? It's about time we cool down. This is very late in the month of August to keep this going. Only 2 shy of the record today, but probably going to be the hottest temperature we're going to experience for the rest of the summer. That's saying something, going out on a limb, but I'm feeling pretty confident about that. The main story, of course, was the smoke yet again. Even though air quality got no worse than the moderate category, if you do have respiratory issues, it was probably a significant irritant. You could definitely see the smoke around. Take a look at this time lapse from the Red Rock Resort. You see Lone Mountain, middle right there, and in the distance, the Sheep Mountains, but it took a while until the winds picked up in the afternoon, till the Sheep Mountains became in better focus. This view from our day school camera, looking, of course, it's located much closer to the Spring Mountains, but it's a positive byproduct of the smoke, a beautiful orange fireball setting in the west earlier this evening. Still 94 degrees near Wigwam and the Green Valley Parkway. They're blowing at 9 miles per hour. It's nice to keep these breezes up, but they'll start backing off here shortly like they already have on the far west side near Pavilion Center in Alta. It's 87 degrees and 19%. And at Goldfarb on the east side, Charleston to Hollywood, still 94 big-time degrees. Warm night. Rest of the neighborhoods across the valley, upper 80s to mid-90s, depending on your neck of the cactus. Those are actually down from highs today, as hot as 109 on the east side, a couple of 108s, including Green Valley and downtown. Then outside the valley, Pahrumps at 91, Mesquite's at 94. Overton today had a high temperature that also reached 109, while Laughlin maxed out at 107. So the 108 for the high, 84 for the low at McCarran. It's the 13th day this month we've been above normal. And if you're doing the math, 13 above, 6 below, and we had 1 day that was exactly normal. But if you are doing the math, bust out the calculator. The thermometer, 140 degrees this afternoon, another stifling day. But with the smoke, the sunlight was somewhat filtered, so as it beat through the windshield of the car, not quite as hot. Not quite. Mid-80s to start your day on your Friday, up around 100 by lunchtime. I think we're going to peak around 104 or so by the middle of the afternoon. And once again, the breezes pick up in the afternoon. That's actually good news. That should help get a lot more of that smoke out of the valley. Danny becomes the first hurricane of the Atlantic season. That's not unusual, somewhat of a common trait during El Nino years. The water not as consistently warm, and we've got the wind shear. That's the big story, blowing off the top of the hurricane. So while it might strengthen, it actually is supposed to weaken back to a tropical storm as it goes just south of the U.S. Virgin Islands. So we're not expecting any clouds. Those are all well to our north. I think for the most part, this thicker smoke is done. Let me see. The fire, the rough fire, is east of Fresno right there. You can watch this patch of smoke again. A quick burst, pretty thick there, but because the winds are light, it sort of fanned out. That's why it was never too thick here. And with our winds coming out of the south, the smoke will continue to blow out of town. It is the monsoonal moisture expected to return as the area of high pressure breaks down. It's not going to be until after the weekend. So here are your lows for your Thursday night / Friday morning. Sandy Valley at 75, Mesquite bottoming out at 78. High temperatures tomorrow afternoon. Boulder City 102, 101 in Pahrump, 106 out at the lake. For the Las Vegas Valley tonight, a couple patches of smoke still. The winds, a couple of neighborhoods are seeing 10 to 15 mile per hour gusts. They'll continue to back off late. 83 for the low, 104 for the high. Breezes will kick up again tomorrow afternoon, and again that will kick out some of the smoke. How about the weekend? All right, it's kind of warm, 103, 104, but that's better than the around 110s we saw earlier this week. Humidity doesn't come back till after the weekend and does lead to a chance for thunderstorms Tuesday and Wednesday. And you know, we've had so much attention on Pluto, we don't want to leave some of the other planets are getting jealous. So here is a NASA released picture from the Cassini spacecraft, which is a JPL project, of one of Saturn's moons. This is Dion. It got pretty close, captured a lot of interesting features on the moon Dion, and we're happy to share that with you. And by the way, Reed and Jessica, just in case you were interested, Saturn, do you know how many moons Saturn has?
9.
Want to even take a guess?
9.
Let's roll the Jeopardy music.
I
would say 7.
Read that. Whoa. Hey, it's the wrong station.
200.
62 moons.
Oh man, I was way off.
62. 2 are actually, there could be 2 new ones
So
too. They're
closer.
unconfirmed.
Well, Price is Right
Yeah.
rules, you win.
Okay.
Still not our station.
Uh-oh. We're so fired.
Thanks, Janison.